Hi everyone, it's Brenda Quintana here, and it's Thanksgiving week here in the US. So I'm not doing a live video this week, but I did want to bring you a cute 3D project. And the good news is the Penguin Place bundle is now back in stock as of today. So I was going to show you one version of my Tic Tac holder, but now I get to show you both the penguin version and the snowman version. So that will just be really awesome. So today I'm going to build a kind of like a Tic Tac cover for, Tic Tacs. And this is what it looks like. And here's the snowman version. And these little guys just slide off. And I've got just the perfect measurements so that they slide on and off easily, but they're not too tight and not too loose, because if they're too loose, they're going to fall off. And if they're too tight, they're going to be a pain to get on and off. And here's my little penguin one. And you can see the little bellies have the Tic Tacs in them. And from the side, it just looks like Tic Tacs. So it covers the label nicely, but you get a little peek of what's inside on both sides. So I hope you really like these. And of course, I will have a project sheet for you. And this project sheet will be sent to your email inbox if you are part of my email list. And to get on that list, just click down below in the description of the video. You might already be on there, but if you're not, click on there and subscribe. And then on Saturdays, you will get the benefit of my project sheets because it's a condensed form of the tutorial I do here. You might need to refer back to the video tutorial to see how to do something, but you'll have all the measurements in one place. You'll have the supply list in one place. And so it will be really easy for you to make this project. All right, I think we're ready to get started, and I'm going to switch over to my other camera and talk about today's project. All right, let's talk about these bundles right here, right now. So first of all, the Snowman season came out last year. So you can buy the Snowman season stamp set and the Snowman Builder Punch separately right now. They are no longer available as a bundle, but if you want to make these cute little snowmen, you can use these two items here. If you also want to make our penguin, then get the Penguin Place bundle. It's the punch that has been out of stock. The stamp set has been available this whole time, but if you want to do both of them together, get them as a bundle and save 10%, make sure you get them now. Don't delay in ordering this, because I feel like it's going to go on back order again. So you don't want to have that happen and be disappointed, because the way shipping is working these days, once something goes out of stock, it's going to take months for it to come back in, and that Penguin Place bundle won't be available again until next holiday catalog period. All right, so these are the little Tic Tac holders, and I just want to point out, I just did these two here are done with the 3/4 inch circle punch. And that is retired, but 3/4 inch circle punches are really easy to get. So you can pick one up somewhere else for now. We will probably have a 3/4 inch circle punch again in the future, but right now it is not available through Stampin' Up. I also did this one here, and for the second hole I used a 1/2 inch circle punch, and we don't have any circle punches right now, but I kind of liked just doing the bottoms of both of these to do with a 3/4 inch circle punch. But if you want to have that middle one punched out, you can use a 1/2 inch circle punch to do that. All right, let's start with how we're going to build this. So both of them, I'm going to use Pool Party cardstock. I'm going to make one of each, but I've got a second strip already scored. So this is a piece of Pool Party cardstock, and it is 7 11/16 by 1 5/8. And before you freak out about that weird measurement, let me grab my ruler and just tell you this. And I'm also putting this on the project sheet. The reason I have a 16th inch measurement is because it works better. It's going to create that perfect cover for you. And that's just the way it is sometimes with measurements. So 7 and 11/16 is right in between the 7 5/8 inch mark, which is right there, and the 7 3/4 inch mark right there. So if you can find 7 5/8 and you can find 7 3/4, then just that little line right in between, that's what you want to line it up on. It's not hard, so you can definitely do it. Get someone to show you if you have trouble with 16th inch measurements. So the interesting thing we're going to do with this is we're going to score it on both ends. So we're going to score at the 5/8 inch mark and the 3.5 inch mark. And then we're going to turn it, and it's going to be at 5/8 again and 3.5. So what's this going to do? It's going to create this wider end right here up at the top, because it needs just a little extra width. Then it doesn't fit properly on an 1/8 inch mark, so that extra 16th inch ends up in that center portion right there. So that is what the reason why we have that extra little bit of cardstock there. Okay, so now we can start building our pieces. And so I'm going to pull out an extra one that I previously scored as well. And then we're going to start stamping on here. So let's put these on here. I've got a little scrap piece of paper because I'm going to actually be going off the edge. And I've got my Pool Party ink. And I'll have the snowman here on the right side. And so I'm going to use all the stamps from the snowman punch. So here are the snowflakes from the snowman punch. And I'm just going to stamp a few snowflakes right up at the top. So right here, this is going to be the front, right above here, above this score line right here. And this is going to be the top. So then I'm going to flip this around. If I want to stamp the back, I'm going to just stamp a little greeting in Pool Party ink again. I'll just let it snow down here at the bottom. And then I'm just going to add some snowflakes on here. If you want to, you could add a snowman on the back as well, but I thought this would be either fun to just stamp a nice little light greeting on the back, or if you were going to sell these at a craft fair, you could stamp a to and from on here, and that could be where the person puts the to and from on it. So that's just an idea. Or stamp the back, put a snowman on the back as well. So that's the snowman one. And then we're going to do the one for the penguins. So it has slightly different snowflakes. And first we're going to stamp the front. So we'll just add a few little snowflakes. These ones look just a little different than the other ones, but that's okay. You could interchange them if you have both. And then for this back side, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to use this big slope that's in the Penguin Builder set. And I'm going to use Season's Greetings, also from that set. Stamp that down there at the bottom. I'm just going to create like a little bit of a scene here. And there's a slope. And the penguin one actually has a little tree. So you can stamp the tree twice. And then just add a few little snowflakes up at the top. and then that will be the back of your other one. Okay, so we've got our covers stamped, and now I want to stamp the snowman and the penguin, and I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo ink for that. And I need my stamps. Where did you guys go? Oh, they're right there. I was like looking for them. Okay, so I want to stamp the snowman kind of on a long skinny piece. Have you ever had when you're looking for something that's right in front of your nose and you can't find it? Okay, so I'm inking that up, and I'm just going to stamp this right down at the bottom right here, because I want to fit this into my punch, and it's going to come in like that. So I want to make sure it fits. And with this one, just open it up to remember how to stamp this piece. So it's going to come in from this side here. So I'm going to take another piece sliding in from here. So I want to stamp him here. So I'm off camera here, just inking up my little penguin, and I want to stamp him up here in the top corner. All right, and now we just need to punch these guys out. Just hover them in their little space, and there's my little penguin. And then I'm going to grab my snowman punch and punch the snowman. All right, and now we just need to do some little accessories for each of these guys. So we want to stamp the hat, and the hat kind of fits right here. So I'm going to stamp the hat on this corner right here. And I think, oh, and we also want to stamp this greeting, because I'm going to cut it apart. This one says, "Be cool, be chill, be merry," and that one is from the Penguin Place. So you'll just want to stamp it right on the edge of a piece of basic white. And then I also want to stamp this little hat right here. So let me close this up and grab the Real Red ink pad and just ink that up. And this one I have to have freehand cut, so I just can stamp it wherever I want. All right. We need to stamp the little penguin's beak, and there I have his beak, and I've got some pumpkin pie ink. Don't think I need that anymore. So let's go ahead and just ink up beak and pumpkin pie and just add it right down below. And then for the nose, for the snowman, I'm going to use pumpkin pie blends. So I'll just hit that little nose with pumpkin pie. And then I want to also color that hat. So I'll use Real Red Shaded Spruce and Basic Black. They're all the light versions of the colors. So Basic Black, I'm just going to come in and color all around. There's a little spot in the center of the leaf and to the left of the leaf that I'm coloring black. I'm going to come in and just color most of it black. And then I'll take Shaded Spruce and hit those two leaves. And Real Red, and just hit 3 little berries like that. And then we'll come in with the punch, the snowman punch. Oh, you know what? I should have stamped it or punched it over on this side. So what I need to do, you always have to kind of be conscious of where things are on your piece of paper. So since I didn't put it in the right spot, I'm going to create myself a little handle. And I'm going to actually cut this out a little bit shorter than the actual punch. So I'm going to line this right up with the edge and punch it out. And the little hat does not have a punch, but that's okay because it's pretty easy to freehand cut it. So earlier I actually did finish cutting out the snowman hat and the little hat. I just kind of cut on the straightaway and cut off those little, just the little white part of it because I didn't want the white to show. It just didn't look so great against the pool party background, and I cut out the little hat. And then also to do this, where are my little scissors? So I got this pretty close to the edge, so if I didn't, I could cut that along there. But then I'm going to cut, I'm just freehand cutting. And it doesn't matter if this is 100%, but you can kind of, I want Be Merry. And I'm going to cut off the little dots in between the Be Merry and the Be Chill. And then I'm just going to cut those off. I'm going to get rid of the Be Cool, because I just want Be Chill and Be Merry. All right, so this little guy is going to go down here, and this little guy is going to go down here, and then we've got our hats, we've got this, and like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is glue the snowman onto right here, and there's my score line, and I'm gluing it just right above the score line, and I'm going to center it from side to side. I'll do the same thing with my little pumpkin. Just add it right above the score line, and then I can finish this off now or later, but since I'm gluing, I'm going to just do it all now. And I'll just add that little hat onto there. If you like, you can use a dimensional if you want to pop it up a little bit. I'm just going to glue it flat. I got a little extra glue on there, so if you ever do that, just take a scrap piece of paper and just get rid of the excess so it doesn't ooze out. And then I'll put the little hat on the penguin. And I like Be Chill. That sounds so cool. Little penguin guy. And so I'll just add Be Chill up here. And Be Merry right here. Okay. And you could do, you know, if you have both of these, you could add Be Chill on the snowman one as well. So then the fun part of this is really getting the, creating that little window. So I've got my 3/4 inch circle punch right here. And I'm just going to see where the black is on the bottom. I'm just going to go slightly above there. And then I'm going to center it so you can just see a tiny bit of black on either side, and then I'll punch it. Okay, so now I've got like a little window opening. And for the snowman, I'm going to do something a little different. I could center it, yes, but I'm going to go just inside that black line and punch it. And I'm punching the first half right there, and then I'll come back in and do the other side. So now it kind of makes it, the whole circle is punched out versus just the regular circle. It made it more into an oval. Okay, so now the punching is done, and then we just need a little bit of ribbon, and grab a ruler. You're going to need about 7 inches of ribbon to tie at the top. I think this makes a nice little finish, and I love this pool party sheer because it's perfect for winter projects or even Christmas projects. It's beautiful ribbon, it ties nicely, but it doesn't steal the thunder of your actual project. You want something that's going to look good but not going to steal the show, because this is supposed to be an embellishment. Your ribbon isn't supposed to be the star of the project unless you make it the star. So I'll make my little knot here. Locking tweezers. I'll come in and grab the other side. Okay. So I just tied that around the top part. It's far easier to do it now than once your little project is assembled. So if you can do it while it's flat, you will be happier. And then right here, and come through here. I should also mention, since I've got my snowman guy flat, if you were going to use the 1/2 inch circle punch for right here, you just bring it in, and this is the interesting thing, this punch doesn't have the reach as the 3/4 inch one is, so you can just bring it in and do this side and then come over on the other side and just do it on the other side, and it should reach far enough that those 2 punches in from either side will be able to punch out the center if you want to do that. So you will need a smaller size punch. A 1/2 inch circle punch will work really well for that. All right, okay, we're ready to assemble. So let's fold these pieces along all the score lines. And I'm still gonna have to cut off my little ribbon ends. We'll do that last. Okay, we've got some Tic Tacs. So it's the easiest to assemble it right on your, right on the Tic Tac holder. So I like to have the Tic Tac logo coming in the front. And I like this piece. I prefer it to go like this than like this, because then you can kind of see the seam poking out the front. So I like the back tab to come down first, and I'll just go ahead and put some Tombow on that, and then I'm going to bring my 2 ends together and press down on the bottom, and it really, if you've done those measurements correctly, it should fit like really lovely. So like it just slides off nicely, but it doesn't, it comes off easily, but it doesn't like fall off, and that's what you want. So then to finish this one off, I'm just going to angle cut the 2 ends of the ribbon, and that just kind of looks really cute like that, right? Okay, so now let's do the other one. I'm going to wrap this around here. It's going to go like that. So on the back tab on the bottom, we'll put the Tombow just like that, and then we're going to wrap around the front on top of that Tombow, and then just press down. I like that this is a really easy design, but it's so cute because you can see the little belly, the little bellies full of Tic Tacs. All right. Okay. So there you go. 2 super cute Tic Tac holders. I know you're gonna love these. You could put to and from on the back. Just kind of sweet, right? So let me come back over here one more time. So I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and the project sheet will be emailed out on Saturday. if you want that Penguin Place bundle, make sure you get it soon because I feel like it's going to sell out again, and then you won't be able to get it again until the holiday catalog appears next year. So if you want it for this year's project, make sure you get it as soon as possible. I don't know how many they brought in. That information wasn't available to us, and I know a lot of people have been waiting for it because it has been on unorderable status for a long time. I also wanted to mention that if you order from me, I've got a host code that you can use. And if your order is under 150, please use the host code. And if it's over 150, don't use the host code. You will still get my host code gift of the month. To get the host code gift of the month, your order just needs to be over $50 this month, $50 before shipping and tax. And then you will get a pack of this sparkly glimmer paper. And this is from my retired stash. So you can't even get this right now, but there's all sorts of beautiful, beautiful colors in here. Colors that have retired and are no longer available. And I will send that to you at the beginning of December. If you place an order still in November, $50 or more. And if you place at least a $15 order, I will send you a free tutorial. And that free tutorial is for all size orders. So it doesn't matter how large your order is, you'll get one of my free tutorials if you want one. All right, guys, I'm so glad that you stayed with me and watched this video. I hope you love this project. I think it's super cute. You can use it with a snowman builder punch or the penguin punch, and I think it's going to make a lot of cute little stocking stuffers or little co-worker gifts, or just a little gift to have on hand if someone comes to your door this holiday season. Alright guys, I will be back next Tuesday and Friday with new projects for you. Have a happy Thanksgiving until then. Take care. Bye-bye.